just about set to go. And on the hill, Kyle Wright.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's low.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And that misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Blanco has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. To the right side. They get the out on Marte. And now batting Mike Trout. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu. Yamamoto.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. That one is absolutely belted. Buxton going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So here's Horner now.
Second, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Wilson Contreras. First pitch just misses.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. . And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Off the plate, ball
misses
one.
Inside. 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And Hernandez is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball. Bichette sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate.
Will Smith.
That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. Hit in the air, center field. Rojas under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Will Bichette up to the dish. Yamamoto back to work.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
And that one fouled off.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
That's down.
That one is upstairs. And it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
headed towards the corner. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now, Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. That misses the zone.
Inside.
And now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. David Hamilton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a strike. Good eye in that
Inside, ball
spot.
1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani
Now
up to the dish. Flied to right his first time.
Ohtani.
Ohtani goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Japan.
Finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Blanco moving under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, and now here is Jonathan India.
India.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 down. Johan Rojas steps in for the Royals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Check
Ball.
swing.
Down.
He held up, and it's 1-0. Trout. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, here's Ketel Marte. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
1-0. That's down and in.
2-0.
Now
Ball
3-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Blanco snags it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike
Now
Trout.
batting, right fielder Mike Trout.
The other way, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Bottom 4. Here's Turner now.
Turner.
That's to third. Bregman handles. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nico Horner.
Now batting,
Fly to
the
center
second
his
baseman,
first time.
Nico Horner.
Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball. The Dodgers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Contreras now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swung on, belted. Hernandez on the move. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Hamilton tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. And he has thrown 4. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder.
Right back to work.
Hernandez.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second for 1, and it's over his head.
No, inside. Count is 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
And
that's a stolen base. Not even close. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Horner over to first. And they get the out on Smith. Here's Byron Buxton.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a swing and a miss. Hernandez on third with 2 out. And now
Ball,
it's
that's
even
out.
up.
That's in. Ball 2. Three balls.
This one
strike.
in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here is David Hamilton.
Now pitching for the
New
Royals.
pitcher in the game for the Royals, Carlos
Number 53.
Estevez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has
That's
some
the ball.
work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that's the 3rd out. Salvador
Leading
Perez
up
now
for
at the plate.
Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
So
left
up next,
fielder,
Nelson Velasquez.
Velasquez.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to
That
work
pitch is
over
out.
there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton under it. And there's 2 down. Jonathan India at
The
the
third
plate.
baseman,
He's
number
0 for 1.
Jonathan India.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And welcome back to the
Leading off for Los
ballpark.
Angeles,
All right, we
the
go to
designated
the
hitter,
top half of
Shohei
inning number 6.
Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL
Nope.
NL history to hit 40-plus
2
home
balls,
runs and
1
record
strike.
more than 10 wins in a season.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground, right side,
He's out.
Contreras steps on the bag. Leadoff
The
man
batter
retired in the
number
6th.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rojas in position. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
right
Here's
fielder,
Trout,
Mike
0 for 2 in this
Trout.
one. Outside with a breaking ball. Trout, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So
up
up now
for
for
the
Kansas
Royals,
City,
the
Dairon
right
Blanco.
fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Right through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the tag, and he's out. And next up for the
Now
Royals,
batting,
Johan
the center fielder,
Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
out front and foul to the left side. The Royals down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1. It gets down, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number
So the
7.
lineup flips over at the plate. Trey Turner. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rojas at second with 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses. 2-1. Out of line, out towards center. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Oh, he gloves it over to first. And they get the out. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Freddie Freeman.
And that one in the air center field. Rojas settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And there's a ball. Slider right there.
2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
This one in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bregman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Go ahead run on base. The batter now will be Will Smith. John Schreiber gets the ball now.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 46, John Schreiber.
That one the other way. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Bo Bichette
Leading
steps
up
in for the
the
Royals.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And he deals. Popped up. Marte hustling after it. And it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And takes low for ball one.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Nelson Velasquez. And fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Now it's the right fielder, Dairon Blanco. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That's outside.
That's out.
And the count 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Just
Nope.
missed.
You know, these Dodgers
Counts
definitely
1-0.
being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Now here is David Hamilton. Check swing to the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And that's off
in.
the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lunges, got it.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Fought off foul. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Finish him.
Ball 2.
On the ground at
That ball's
first.
foul.
And foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the dirt, full count, 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Horner over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out, and that will end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Trey Turner. Clase back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton moves under it. He's there. He's got it. Then there's 2 away. And up to hit
Now
is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3.
Contreras.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And Contreras is retired. That's the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And the batter now, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching for the
Hunter
Royals,
Harvey takes over on the mound.
number
I can't
56.
imagine any save is an easy
Hunter
one. You're holding a small lead on the
Harvey.
scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's
Ball
a little
1.
bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Stays alive. Out to short, Bichette. Tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. He's 2 outs away. And up next for Los Angeles, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, in this one, the
0-1.
offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1
Here you
run.
go.
Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he went around. Ruled a swing. Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Next to the dish is Freddie. He's already homered in this game. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it The Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.